Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to very wet and windy Headingley, where Wakefield Trinity are today's visitors. And Leeds really need to get the ball rolling again. The wheels have fallen off of late in their championship bid, although the championship is completely out of the way now. Leeds can finish in the top four, in fact they can finish in the top three, and that would guarantee them a home draw in the first round of the playoffs. And then if one of the top two sides lost, which has been the case in recent years, Leeds would have a home draw all the way through. So it'll be a big day today for three Wakefield Trinity players: Gary Spencer, Andy Mason and Mark Conway. They're coming back to Headingley as players, members of Wakefield Trinity's side. They enjoyed happy success here at Headingley and were transferred. They'll be keen to put one over on the Liners today. Liners a few injuries today, and Gareth Stevens is in at scrum half for Big Goldie, and that's probably the most important one. A little bit of news on the Headingley scene this week was the signing by Dougie Lawton of two players, Andy Petch from Hunslet and Dean Hall from Dewsbury. They are signing a month's loan with a view to a permanent signing. And one sad thing to report this week from Headingley is the resignation of Barry Hadge, the kit man, a very popular figure here, Barry. It's a sad day when somebody like Barry Hadge decides to leave the Headingley scene. We'd like to take this opportunity of wishing him all the best, both to himself and to his family, for the future. I'll just run through the teams for you now. John Gallagher is at full-back, Carl Gibson, Dave Creasy, Craig Innes, John Bentley the three-quarters, Gary Schofield and Gareth Stevens the half-backs, Paul Anderson, Colin Maskill and Cavalier the front three, Neil James, Paul Dixon and Ellery Hanley the back three. Neil James coming in for his first appearance of the season. Dave Urran and Steve Malloy are the substitutes. This is at full-back: Andy Mason, Chris Perry, Phil Eden, Andy Wilson, Mark Conway and Jeff Backnell the half-backs, John Glancy, Billy Conway, Paul Round the front three, Gary Price, Michael Jackson and Nigel Bell is loose forward. Richard Slater, Tracy Lazenby are the subs, and the referee is Mr John Connolly of Wigan. Well, you rejoin us just as Leeds are now coming out onto the field, led of course by the skipper for today, Ellery Hanley. And John Bentley just passing the ball to the mascot. And a very difficult game in prospect for Leeds this afternoon. They really need to get back on the winning ways. A disappointing result last week against Hull, coming on top of that demoralising defeat by Wigan. And I'm sure that everybody at Headingley's been working very hard this week to put things right. And one player that Leeds will have to watch is Jeff Bagnell, the Wakefield Trinity scrum half. A good organiser of the ball. He's from Queensland in Australia, and for many years he vied with Alan Philanger for the Queensland representative spot. And John Gallagher for Leeds gets another chance at full-back. Marvin Edwards still injured. Impressed me last week against Hull. Some good cover defence. And I'm sure, as I say, that everyone at Leeds has been working very hard. Defence is the key to winning these games. Leeds, as Gary Schofield says in the programme this week, conceding far too many points. A lot more than they were conceding earlier on in the season. So Hanley comes up, and Jeff Bagnell, although he's only been here a short while, has already been made skipper of Wakefield Trinity, and he's just shaking hands with Hanley and the two mascots. The referee today, John Connolly from Wigan, somewhat delayed coming across the Pennines, an accident, and arrived about 20 past 2. He's looking forward to a fast open game, he tells me, this afternoon, although the weather conditions not really conducive to that. So Leeds will play from left to right in this first half, and we'll kick off Wakefield Trinity. Pitch looking a bit soggy underfoot, but as I've just been told by Andy Clark, son of the former Wigan coach Colin, that the pitch's rain has stopped. So considering the weather, there's a good crowd here this afternoon at Headingley, and Gary Schofield will get this game underway. And Bagnell straight away in the action finds Andy Mason, the former Roundy, Bramley and Leeds man. Settled down well at Trinity. And Nigel Bell just running across field, then taking play into the centre. And Leeds are up quickly, and Michael Jackson, a couple of these Wakefield players pushing strongly for toe places. Michael Jackson and I think we're going to have a scrum down there. Has that a ball been stolen there? In fact, that's a penalty against Leeds for stealing the ball. Yeah, Michael Jackson and Gary Price pushing strongly for toe places. Well, they'll be keen to have good games this afternoon. So that ball finds touch. just down below us. And Clancy rock back there, that's good tackling from Cavalier, and rumours in the paper that Cavalier is about to be offered the coaching spot. Player coach's job at Workington for next season, his contract up here of course. And this time the referee deciding that the ball is knocked on and not stolen, so it's going to be a scrum. Head and ball to Leeds. Well, Gareth Stevens, big game from him this afternoon, will be really well for Leeds. And Bobby Goulding injured. And Gallagher coming along on the blind side there, straightening up now. Gibson takes it on himself from acting half-back, trying to straighten things up. Schofield finds Dixon. Dixon pumping men off. It's good running there from Paul Dixon. Neil James now, first touch of the ball, first team game of the season, just one substitute appearance. Schofield looking for the run round there with Gareth Stevens. It's a long ball out to David Creaser, but it's good spot tackle there from Andy Wilson. That's good play from Wakefield, and Leeds use up the 6 tackles without really gaining any ground. Schofield will kick and finds Phil Eden. And Hanley up quickly, bringing him down. And Halliday Hanley, tireless worker in defence for Leeds. Wilson. And Leeds will be well aware of the threat out wide. Wakefield Trinity, lots of pace in the backs. Clancy again. Clancy signed from Sheffield Eagles 2 or 3 years ago, has really settled in now that he's got rid of the injuries that dogged him for so long. A poor pass there, and that's really rocked to Wakefield there. They had a big overlap, the Leeds defence just shifting across. Spencer. Conway will put the kick in. Gallagher feels that well. And John Gallagher picked out Jeff Bagnall to run it there, and Bagnall bring him down textbook style. Schofield finds Bentley now. Bentley running round. Shows the dummy, goes himself. Anderson now. And a tremendous game, Paul Anderson. Man of the match performance for the under-21s. Stevens looks for the half break. Trying to shake off men, and Wakefield Trinity keen up on this tackling. Keeping Leeds pinned down around this 25-yard area. Schofield, James. Coming up to the last tackling. Ball's back for Schofield for the kick. In fact, that's Gallagher. That's good kicking, and Gallagher finds good touch there. That's a good kick there from John Gallagher. Finding touch. 12 metres or so inside the Wakefield Trinity half of the field. So both sides just testing each other out at the beginning of this game. Neither side really gaining any ascendancy. It's the first scrum, it's out to Wakefield. In fact, it's out to Leeds against the head. That's good play from Leeds. Schofield finds Craig Innes, and he's struggling with the ball but still managing to hang on. And Craig Innes rapidly becoming a favourite here with the Headingley crowd. Dixon. The ball's gone loose, and 1 or 2 knock-ons there, which will be the case today. It's a very wet, greasy day. And this time it is out to Wakefield. Spencer coming up, trying to thread his way through, and Gary Schofield bringing him down. Bagnall. Lost that ball in the tackle there. Good tackle from Neil James. Cavalier looking for support. Finds Schofield. Hanley. Stevens, this is good play from Leeds. And cleaned up for Leeds, John Gallagher. Bentley runs from acting half. Again, looking to offload Leeds, looking to park this ball out with the tackle. That ball is slipping there from Colin Maskell's grasp as he made the pass. So a lot of ball going to be spilled today. The conditions in the middle of the field, very greasy. So again, out to Trinity. Pispery. Schofield and Hanley bringing him down. Gary Price. Bagnell is certainly calling all the shots there. Running down there with Michael Jackson. Neil James it is who brings him down. And forward pass there from Billy Conway under pressure from David Creaser. Good tackle there from the Leeds centre. And out to Leeds. Schofield. Creaser looking for the run round. Schofield out of one tackle. And Leeds have lost ground there at that scrum. Innis. Stevens finds Anderson. And well wrapped up there, Paul Anderson. Dixon, good tackle there from Billy Conway. Spotted that move well there. Schofield puts a kick in, and that's going to send Gary Spencer scurrying back. And Hanley up quickly with Gareth Stevens. They're cutting off the angles there for Gary Spencer, and the limit his passing, and Andy Mason's push further back there. This is good play from Leeds. Now, good strong spell of pressure required from Leeds all round. From an Oldham St Helens player. Knock on both sides. That'll be the first offence from Eden ball to Leeds. Mr Conley not happy with the scrum, despite the fact that Gareth Stevens had the ball. This time it's out to Stevens. Schofield again looking around, goes himself. But that's good tackling from Trinity. The pack broke quickly there. Nigel Bell away from loose forward, and Mark Conway at 6 today. Gallagher. Anderson. One round's intercepted. Anderson's pass, and Wakefield coming away, and Gallagher's chasing him. Andy Wilson, that's good play from Wakefield. Wilson threading his way, still going Wilson, and finally Gareth Stevens bringing him down. Leeds caught short there, and here come Wakefield, and Leeds have men short on that far side. Michael Jackson, and a knock on there. That's a bad pass. In fact, the referee was about to blow his whistle and changed his mind. Conway wrapped up there by Craig Innis. Conway goes from acting half. That's Billy Conway. Gary Price. Bagnell finds Conway. He looks to go himself. Brought down there by Anderson. The ball's gone loose, and Ellery Hanley has it for Leeds. Stevens goes to acting half and immediately puts the ball down. Nigel Bell wrapped up there by Hanley. Bagnell using round on the short side. Bagnell dodging, jinking, weaving, trying to go himself. Offering the ball and then changing his mind. Eden. And Wakefield trying to be pressing strongly now, 10 metres from the line. Michael Jackson. And up to the last tackle now, Paul Round juggling there 3 times with that ball. And Conway's going to have a drop, is he? Oyster bomb. And well taken there by John Gallagher. That's the first time we've had 6 tackles, I think, without the ball being spilled. Bentley running at the defence. And Wakefield well aware of the threat of John Bentley. Scored a tremendous hat-trick a couple of seasons ago at Bellevue. Dixon. Anderson. And all offside, so that's the first penalty of the game. Second penalty, first penalty to Leeds. That marking square, let them play the ball. Schofield's kick finds touch. And Carl Gibson with the tap. Stevens. Schofield. Leeds moving the ball out wide, trying to find a gap there. Creasy. Not good tackling coming in from Mark Conway. Conway and Creasy, half-back partners for many years here at Headingley. And chinking, weaving, dodging, going himself, bumping men off. Still going and gets a good ball away to Anderson. Anderson's got men outside him. Gibson. That's just a little bit too far in front of him there. So both sides making handling errors early on in this game as the conditions seem to be affecting play. Bagnall gets the ball out of the scrum. Bringing Eden on the burst. And again, good loose forward cover from Hanley. Bagnall. Conway looking for the run around again. Spencer. A suspiciously forward pass to Andy Mason. And the referee had blown up there, well in a position to see there, Mr. Connolly. This comes right on the Leeds 22. Yeah, 15 minutes gone, and Gareth Stevens pulling the ball out of the scrum. Leeds are struggling to get out of their own 25, and here comes John Bentley on a powerful run. W. Lovely short ball there from James to Anderson, and that takes play into the Wakefield half of the field. Stevens now looks for Schofield, and Conway up quickly there, trying to cut off Schofield's options, and that's Schofield having to take the tackle. Dixon. Schofield then will kick. And Spencer will just wait for that to bounce, which he does. Spencer trying to knock off Ellery Hanley. And Hanley not marking square there, David Creasy and Ellery Hanley. So that's twice. Mr. Connolly has pulled sides up for that. And the range is starting to come down again now. And Conway kicks. Carl Gibson below us couldn't stop that ball from spinning into touch, so it'll be scrum with head and ball to Trinity. The lead and taking David Creasy on, and not having a beating of him on this occasion. Ty Spencer linking up well there, and Innes is... Oh, that's a good tackle from Gary Schofield and Chris Purry. Bagnall trying to step through the gap, but Neil James, that's a good tackle from James. I'm impressed with Neil James this afternoon. It's his first full game, as I say, of the season, and he's done really well. Jackson on the burst. And Paul Dixon tackling Jackson, and Jackson's injured, I think, in that tackle. Bagnall, slipping play, that's good play from Bagnall. He's got finally passing the ball straight to Carl Gibson. Gallagher running the ball out from behind his own line. And the Leeds crowd shouting for the forwards. And here comes Paul Anderson. So Leeds 10 metres outside their own line with Neil James trying to work the ball away. Lovely ball out of the tackle, and again Gareth Stevens has put that ball down. Good pass there at all from Neil James, good ball, and Gareth Stevens couldn't take it. So Wakefield have a real chance now. They're going to gain position from this scrum just outside the 22. Conway looking for Mason to make the extra man. And Gary Schofield's in. Eden. Wakefield deep in the Leeds 22, and here comes John Glancy now. He'll just drive that ball forward and makes a good 10 metres there, up to the 10 metre line. Bagnall finds Gary Price, and Price loses the ball, and the referee's seen that. Out to Leeds. Nigel Bell covering quickly there from the scrum, as you would expect. Nigel Bell, great player. And I was reading an article about Nigel Bell in the League Express a few weeks ago, and as David Topley said, and I agree with him wholeheartedly, there'll be worse players than Nigel Bell going tour. Dixon bumping men off, that's good play from Dixon. James. And Neil James having a tremendous game this afternoon. Anderson. So that's put Cavalier through the gap. He's got Hanley with him. The ball thrown away, and Gary Price picks it up for Wakefield. No support there for Leeds once again, and Wakefield taking advantage and putting some pressure on now. Conway. Again, a long ball, it's not a good one, and Andy Mason will take John Bentley on. In fact, Craig Innes wraps him up. Jackson. Bagnall again, and Wakefield having a long pressure. A long spell of pressure in the Leeds 22, and again this ball will come, and Spencer's going to put the kick in. Chips over, but Ellery Hanley cleans up for Leeds. Gibson. Anderson. Schofield looks. Jinks looks for the gap there, but Gary Price alert to that threat and just wraps him up. James. And Schofield will put the kick in now. Andy Wilson it is, who picks it up inside his own half and brings that ball back towards halfway. And Gallagher bringing Wilson down, and he's lost the ball. And Anderson has it for Leeds as Schofield seeks to bring play away. Stevens. Innes, that's good play from Leeds, turning defence into attack. Bentley's outside now, he's got... And nothing Bentley could do there to get in from the touchline. to take the scrum. So Andy Wilson losing that ball, and Leeds immediately turning defence into attack and bringing that ball away. It's going to be a scrum just on halfway out, just inside the Leeds half, and out to Wakefield. Conway. Perry. Goes himself. And still 0-0. 20 minutes gone. On both sides of the chances, but Wakefield have put some strong pressure on Leeds. Michael Jackson. Bagnall. Conway. Round. Andy Mason, and Gareth Stevens rings him down. It's a great tackle from the youngster. It'll his confidence good. Price, knocked him backwards. Bagnall. Billy Conway. Picked up by Gary Schofield. So Leeds let Billy Conway run there, and Conway almost catching Leeds out. Bentley in the middle of the field, looks for the gap. It's through John Bentley. Andy Wilson comes across, but he can't stop Bentley. Got Gibson inside him, he's using Gibson as a foil, still going Bentley. Creaser takes the ball on. And a forward pass there, spoils a great move for Leeds. That's better football from Leeds, and again it was John Bentley. Bagnall feeds, and the ball's out to Wakefield. Conway. Eden. Andy Mason. Andy Mason trying to turn Leeds inside out, still going Mason. What a great tackle from Carl Gibson. So they're both sides certainly bringing away from their own defence, bringing the defence into attack. Nigel Bell finds Spencer. Stepping, coming back inside. And a penalty there, deflected off a Leeds man and just straight into the arms of Colin Maskill, so that's going to be a scrum down. Heading ball to Wakefield, accidental offside. And David Creaser having to go off there, and that's a shame. David Creaser been ever present on the Leeds side this season. He's going straight to the dressing room. Looks like a nasty injury. Andy Wilson. And he's in touch. Andy Wilson, good tackle there from Carl Gibson. And David Hudden will be coming on there to replace David Creaser. And that's a nasty injury to David Creaser, and that's a shame. He's been ever present this season. Well, Leeds winning the scrum. Gibson. 25 minutes gone. Leeds certainly been under the cosh for most of this first half, but they've shown what they can do. David Hudden. Innes. And Chris Perry's going to score here, surely. And that's a try to Wakefield. And Wakefield taking the lead with a try to Perry. After the mistake from Leeds. 25 minutes gone, and Wakefield taking the lead, and a lead that the pressure's deserved. And Leeds have got problems now because Craig Innes is going off the field of the blood bin. Innes there, passing out of the tackle, and Leeds paying the ultimate penalty. That ball put on the floor, and Perry picked it up, and despite the attentions of would-be Leeds tacklers, there was no stopping Chris Perry when he saw the the whitewash. So Leeds in now. Mark Conway will no doubt kick this goal. So that's what visiting players usually do to Headingley. And you'll hear that that's there. So Wakefield 6 points to 0 in the lead. And certainly we can't argue about Wakefield Trinity there. Full value for that 6 points. They've been put pressure on Leeds now for most of this first half. And Leeds struggled really to get out of their own half of the field. So that's picked off, and Steve Malloy's on Leeds. 2 forwards in the centre. Both centres off. Craig Innes is coming back. In fact, he's not coming back. He's just asking Stuart to go, Stuart Walker to go into the changing rooms with him. Clancy. Michael Jackson. And the ball went backwards there, says the referee. Good tackle. Byron on round Mason. And that's gone into touch. Made a ball to Leeds. So inventive play there from Andy Mason. The ball just running away from him. Gary Price injured in the 22 and he's having to be helped off the field, I think. So both sides suffering injuries at this time. Stevens. Tackled by Bagnall as he gets the ball from the scrum. Dixon. So Eden finds Malloy. Gallagher, that's better play from Leeds. Gallagher just straightening play up. James. Short ball there to Anderson. Oh, and Anderson's pass goes behind Carl Gibson. And Leeds certainly going the ball away, and that was a good ball from Anderson. Gibson had just overrun him. Andy Wilson and Schofield bringing him down. Dixon just making sure. Richard Slater on there for Gary Price. Picked up by Hanley at the second attempt, and Hanley comes away now. He's got Gallagher with him. Takes the tackle, goes himself. And Nigel Bell tackling him. Gibson coming in field looking for work. Cavalier. Jackson and Glancy wrapping him up. Neil James. Schofield, another good ball from Gareth Stevens, and Schofield couldn't take it. So again, Leeds have thrown away possession. And Wakefield Trinity already 6-0 up, going to make them pay for this. And that's Wakefield's 10th scrum of the half. 10-7, so that's the... Headed back to Mason. Gary Schofield wrapping him up. All round. Neil James bringing him down. Clancy. And a good tackling there from Hanley. Richard Slater. Bagnall. Conway running round there with Bagnall. Michael Jackson. Haven't seen a Michael Jackson run so far this afternoon. We're up to the last tackle. And Bagnall. Perry. And that's the 6th tackle, so that'll be the turnover. They're coming into the line, showing the ball, but has to take the tackle. Steve Malloy. Keen to impress this afternoon, Steve Malloy, figuring that great Leeds run when they won 11 consecutive matches, and since then he's been out of favour slightly. So he'll be keen to have a good game. Schofield. Jinks goes himself. That's out to Dixon. He's got Udden with him. Bentley now will have to come inside. That's given us a forward pass, but that certainly wasn't a forward pass. We were directly in line with that. So Wakefield very much on top at the moment, and Leeds, nothing seemed to be going right for them this afternoon. Mark Conway comes along, and Everton wrapping him up. Andy Mason over on this side. Nigel Bell's brought through, he's got support. Couldn't get the ball away there and decided to take play himself. Billy Conway goes on. Hanley diving on the loose ball. Couldn't stop it going in a touch, but the knock on from Andy Wilson came first. So Leeds will scrum down deep in their own 22, as that's what I seem to have been saying for most of this half. And Leeds really need to turn on some football ability to get away from this relentless pressure that Wakefield have put them under. Schofield, Malloy. James. So Wakefield certainly pile of pressure on in this first half. Schofield now kicking. Fine touch, 10 metres or so inside the Wakefield half of the field. Still 6 points to 0. 35 minutes gone, so it'll be a good time for Leeds to score, just to put the scores almost level or level at half time. But it's out to Wakefield, out to Bagnall. Not a good ball, and Spencer picking it up. Threading his way through again, Gary Spencer, but pulled down. Slater. Nigel Bell. Cavalier gets in at the second attempt there with the aid of Gary Schofield. Bagnall switching. And Wakefield scored a try. Gary Spencer's over for the tries. Leeds didn't clear the dead ball. So again, Leeds paying the penalty from sloppy defence. Try to Gary Spencer. Bagnall looked to put the pass out there, and when the pass was put out, it was knocked down by a Leeds player, so that put Gary Spencer onside. Gary Spencer chased and got the ball just as it appeared to be going dead. Leeds watching it going dead, and Gary Spencer decided he was going to have the try. So Wakefield fans absolutely cock-a-hoop, as they should be. They're 10 points to 0 up, thoroughly deserve the lead. And now Wakefield really love to come here and do well at Headingley. Conway's kick. Successful, so 12 points to 0 in the lead. Two tries, 2 goals, and that was psychologically good time to score as far as Wakefield Trinity concerned. Schofield kicks off. And Richard Slater bringing that ball back for Wakefield. And Wakefield, just a team of triers, and certainly played well this afternoon. We played as a team, a lot of teamwork from Wakefield, a lot of good honest endeavour. John Glance here typifies the spirit of Wakefield Trinity, together with the two Conways and Nigel Bell. All round. Billy Conway goes from acting half-back. There's making no ground whatsoever there, and the sixth tackle coming up, but Wakefield will be happy to play out this remaining few minutes of this first half. Bagnall's kick. Gallagher picks it up, he's got John Bentley with him. Bentley will run round now, coming up the file. He's got Andy Wilson, Gibson's inside, that's good play. Good play there from Bentley, and Hanley will take the ball from acting half. Finds Bentley again. Good play there from Bentley. Impressed with a couple of strong runs from John this afternoon. Hidden. Dixon. Gallagher having to check and pick up that ball, and the impetus gone for Leeds. Anderson. Cavalier. So we're up to the last tackle now. Schofield. That's out to Hanley, that's a good ball, and Gibson's got the ball now. He's got Schofield with him. Schofield down the touchline side. And Gareth Stevens. And Leeds, well, wave play on, and Gareth Stevens had lost the ball. Wakefield in possession again. And a chance there, gone for Leeds, gone begging. The ball put down and picked up by Steve Malloy. A great tackle from Nigel Bell there. Steve Malloy thinking he could go all the way and holding down there. Hanley. Bagnall. Hanley having to go himself. Nobody in support for Ellery Hanley. And Hanley pushed back there 10 metres by some keen Wakefield defence. For Schofield. In across the field. Takes the tackle. Stevens will move the ball inside at acting half. Erin, switching play, straightening up. James, Hanley. Hanley, bringing play back now, going himself over the Hanley, showing that ball. Still going Hanley, only a metre or so short on the line. Leeds pushing strongly now. Can they score in this closing minutes of this first half? Schofield. And that's probably cost Leeds a try there, a little whistle happy Mr Conley. And Schofield will take a quick tap, but Wakefield will regroup now. Trying to go his cell, and the time's running out for Leeds if they're to get some points in this first half. Stevens, Cavalier, Dixon. And there goes Outa, so that spell of pressure from Leeds has come to nothing. And Leeds being roundly booed off the field by the south stand. And Wakefield cheered to their core, and that's good to see from Wakefield supporters. Mr Conley there felt cost Leeds a try with blowing up for that penalty, but what's the referee supposed to do? So Leeds 12 points to nil in arrears after the tries from Purdy and Spencer in 25 and 36 minutes, and Conway 2 conversions. That's how it stands in at half time. Wakefield Trinity 12, Leeds 0. Schofield now, switching the kick. And that's going to be Andy Wilson, I think, and fine touch. In fact, it does. A great kick from Gary Schofield, and now Leeds need something from Gary Schofield this afternoon. So scrum. Now Wakefield took the first half scrums by a massive 12-8, and the penalties were 2-1 in the favour of Wakefield. And Wakefield taking the first scrum again in the second half. Very greasy ball and been put down on numerous occasions. So Innes is back on with his cut stitched up. Spencer now, try scorer. Clancy. Long ball out from Conway out to Philip Eden, and Eden gets the ball away. And Hanley dropping on that ball after Gibson had done the work, and managing to stay out from touch. Gibson then bringing the ball away. Straightening up, and Leeds played their best spell of football in the 2 or 3 minutes or so just before half time. Schofield tries a chip over. It's too far, I think, and Gary Spencer will take the tackle of Gary Schofield. Nigel Bell. Clancy again. Wakefield just trying to drive out from their own quarter with the forwards. Billy Conway. Oh, and Conway slipping through the gap there. And Gareth Stevens having to come back, and well policed there. Leeds defence caught napping there, and Bagnall's kick will go in. In fact, it goes straight into touch. So the turnover will be 12 metres inside the Leeds half of the field. Well, Maskell will find Schofield and Hanley. Steve Malloy goes from acting half back, trying to push men off, but Wakefield fired up and keen and ready to go this afternoon. Heading. Schofield, lovely ball there to Craig Innes. Gallagher in the line. It's out to Bentley. Bentley knocking on there. So another Leeds attack is put down, and good play there from the Leeds backs, Innes and Gallagher, and Bentley just couldn't take the ball. Conway. Phil Eden. Spencer in the line finds Michael Jackson. And David Eden bringing him down. Andy Wilson moves the ball from acting half, finds Nigel Bell. His job this week to police Holiday Hanley. And so far he's done that pretty well. Bagnall run around there with Conway. Bagnall switching play, straightening up. And a knock on and spotted there by Mr. Connolly, who was right over. So Gareth Stevens finds Schofield as Eden goes on a dummy run. Bentley in the middle of the field, stretching away. Gibson, that's good play from Gibson. Leeds coming forward now. Stevens, Heron, lovely ball there to Malloy. Malloy's got Dixon inside. Schofield, this is better play from Leeds. And Mason knocking Schofield's pass back there and covering it himself, stopping Leeds any chance. John Bentley struggling with Nigel Bell. As Leeds letting Wakefield get away from that line. So Leeds playing in fits and starts, but showing what they can do when they throw that ball about. Ball around him, really quiet this afternoon. Billy Conway got the ball, says referee. All round again. Jackson now steps the first man, gives it to Phil Eden. And Schofield, tremendous tackle there on Phil Eden. That's puts the kick in. And John Gallagher picks it up there and will run away from Bagnall. Willie Conway running up and getting him there as Gallagher had to run across field. Hanley finds Innes. High tackle there. And Craig Innes from Andy Mason. The touch judge is in, but we could all see that away from the roar of the crowd. Just been told to keep the tackles below. We'll get a Schofield a kick up towards our commentary position. Stevens. He's immediately putting the ball down, first tackle there. And you can hear what the Leeds crowd below me think of this. Andy Wilson on the wing now, that's not a good ball, but he's picked it up and he'll run, Will Wilson. So Leeds tackling again as they've been for most of this game, thrown away what possession they've had. Not a good pass. Spencer picking up, so Wakefield have had their share of luck. Their pass is not going to hand, and even again he's got Wilson with him. Just takes the tackle of David Hidden. Jackson bumping off Cavalier, but not David Hidden, and Dal Gibson wrapping him up there. Conway puts a kick across field, that's the chase, and he's chasing it as he's got his Schofield, and Schofield just cleaning up for Leeds. Bentley goes from acting half-back, taking play away from the danger area as far as Leeds are concerned. Stevens will find Hanley. Dixon. Leeds about to start a raid. Dixon well tackled there from Mark Conway. Stevens battling his way forward. James. Cavalier, Maskill, that's better play now. Malloy, he's got Schofield with him. Couldn't get the ball away there. Hanley. It's a kick in. That's for Gibson. Andy Wilson's chasing, and so is Carl Gibson. And Carl Gibson tackling him over his line, and that's the right kind of spirit and never shown by Leeds there. And Gibson's winded Andy Wilson in that tackle. That was a great tackle from Carl Gibson. Wakefield certainly taking their time with this drop out. Conway's drop kick finds John Gallagher on the full. And Gallagher running that back. And play just inside the Wakefield 22. As Maskill finds Cavalier. Cavalier stepping. 10 metres from the line. Leeds pushing strongly now. Good spell of pressure here. Good big 6 tackles from Leeds. Stevens, Schofield. Dixon out wide, and again the ball thrown anywhere, and Wakefield cleaning up early in the tackle count. And Leeds just need to settle it down and play some control football. And Phil Eden coming off, Tracy Lazenby will come on for Wakefield. Jackson well wrapped up there, and Wakefield still in the 22. And Conway now, and here comes Nigel Bell. Andy Mason. And Bentley wrapping him up and bringing him down. Up to the last tackle. And Bagnall puts the kick in. And that's a good kick. That finds touch right on the 22. Wakefield supporters behind me are really cheering now. Stevens gets that ball out of the scrum, the 9th. Innes steps, goes himself, Innes. And again Leeds throwing away possession. So the ball out to Wakefield again. Jason Lazenby on the field for Phil Eden. Just knock on, that'll be a scrum at the head and ball of Leeds. Gallagher in the line. Innes just came back inside them, and I think Gallagher would have preferred him to stay out. Innes drive forward. Hanley finds Malloy. Heading. James. Short ball there to Cavalier. It's put down again. Leeds losing possession. Bagnall. And managing to get the ball away. Bagnall again. And Leeds really struggle to contain the little Bagnall this afternoon. He's run the show from start to finish as far as Wakefield are concerned. All round coming more into the game as the second half progresses. Conway running from acting half, turning round, twisting. Nigel Bell, and that's the last tackle, so Leeds stretched again and scurrying to get back. Conway's drop goal makes it 13 points to 6. Under pressure there, great drop goal from Mark Conway. So 15 minutes gone and Wakefield extending their lead now. Leeds will have to score 3 times. So Cavalier coming off and Paul Anderson comes on. And Trinity really fired up now, and the supporters behind the sticks really getting behind the lads from Bellevue this afternoon, and why shouldn't they? They've had a tremendous first 15 minutes of this game. Absolutely outplayed Leeds in every department: tackling, running, ball skills, endeavour. But it's a long way to go yet. Leeds could, and I'm sure will, come back. Clancy, Neil James, and a good job this afternoon, Neil James. Jackson. So far Michael Jackson not really done his tour chances any good. He's really made any of the breaks that he's famous for all round. And he takes the ball from Paul Round. Maskell injured in the tackle. Bentley finds Schofield. Stevens in the middle of the field. Gallagher on the ball. And Jackson wrapping him up there. Dixon. going to ground, but Dixon picks it up for Leeds. A lovely ball out of the tackle of Steve Malloy, but Wakefield defending in numbers. Carl Gibson. Neil James shows the ball, goes himself. Can't get a pass out, up to the 6th tackle. Schofield finds it in. And knocking on. In fact, that was Craig Innes that lost that ball in the tackle. And Wakefield very keen to get on with the game this afternoon. Round. Bagnall. And Gareth Stevens and Paul Anderson winding him up, bringing him down. Glancy now. Tireless worker, John Glancy. Nigel Bell. Bagnall again now. There's a gap a mile wide for Nigel. But Bagnall, oh, and a good job there for Leeds. David Irren was policing that area. Conway to his cousin. And that kicks for the corner, and it's going to find touch. It does indeed. 8 metres from the Leeds line, so Leeds will be under pressure again, but in possession hopefully. And Wakefield really behind the lads this afternoon. Now Gibson can't fend off Tracy Lazenby as he looks for work. Schofield will go to acting half back and he'll find Stevens. Irren stepping. There's no way through for David Irren. Paul Anderson. Hanley now, Leeds moving the ball. Hanley pumping off men. Still going Hanley. He's got Schofield with him and he just couldn't get the ball away there. Wrapped up Ellery Hanley. Stevens, here come Leeds now, trying to put something together. Malloy, Innes. Penalty goes from acting half. Puts a kick in. But he finds Spencer. That's good play from Wakefield. Really good play there. Spencer threading his way through, right up the middle of the field. Finds Mark Conway. Superb spell of play from Wakefield Trinity. Pass looks suspiciously forward. As Bentley wraps up Andy Mason. Stevens coming away with the ball at the scrum. So Leeds 12 scrum, Wakefield was 15-12, the penalty's 2-1. It's been a very clean, open sort of a game. That 2-2 Leeds have had a penalty in this second half. Andy Mason's tackle on Craig Innes. Schofield. Looks for Irren. Dixon. Stevens. And Stevens had lost the ball. Bagnall. Round. Leeds struggling to keep ball round contained, but Anderson eventually brings him down. Billy Conway just took his eye off the ball as he attempted to pick it up. So we're into the last 20 minutes. 3 quarters of this game gone. And Leeds still pointless on the board. 13 points to 0, Wakefield in the lead, and good value for that lead. Hanley will use the short side with Paul Dixon. Stevens, Schofield, finds it in, let him dummy in. Guinness will go himself now, spots the gap. That's a good run from Craig Guinness. Schofield tries a chip over. Well picked up by Wakefield by the substitute Richard Slater. Billy Conway. Paul Round stood still when he got that ball. Certainly Wakefield have given everything this afternoon. Clancy. Nigel Bell, Slater, Craig Guinness bringing him down. Spencer tries to chip over, and of course Spencer as always collects. I've seen him do that many a time, never really fails Gary Spencer. Conway, oyster bomb, Gallagher's underneath it. Knocked out there, and Andy Wilson will pick that up and head for the corner. Lazenby. Conway releasing the ball but only finding Neil James. That's a great run from James. Up to the 22. Dixon runs into Paul Round. Conway injured in the skirmish there. Schofield. Long ball out to John Gallagher, and Gallagher's got Bentley with him. Much better play from Leeds. Bentley will take Andy Mason on and will beat him. It's offside surely. So the race come. Offside not given, but the heading ball to Leeds. It's out to Stevens, Schofield, dummies. Well wrapped up there by Andy Mason. And obviously Elliot Hanley, not liked by the crowd at the back of the post to my right. And this. Again, nobody there in support as Craig Guinness looked to offload that ball. And Craig Guinness must think it's a long way away from those heady days of a few weeks ago when he was looking so good against Widnes. Stopping the clock now. And that Conway and Ellery Hanley being called out. I think Mr. Connolly spotted the offence. Just a word there to calm it down. So we'll go to scrum again with head and ball of Wakefield Trinity. Bell. Bagnall, Conway, Jackson now. Well, if Michael Jackson's to tour Australia this winter, he's going to have to run past bigger players than Carl Gibson, and so far today he hasn't managed it once. Blaze and Bale put the kick in. And John Bentley is who picks up, comes away, again beats Andy Mason. Still going there, John Bentley, and finally brought to ground. Must be a strong contender for the Leeds Man of the Match award if the sponsors are going to make one today. Manley booed every time he touched the ball. Schofield missing out Anderson and finding Dixon on the rear. Finish. Stevens. Heron, that's a good ball from Stevens, and Heron tackle almost as soon as he got it. But that's the sort of football Leeds have got to play if they're going to get anything at all from this game. And that's going to be a try, I think, to Mark Conway. Conway will kick on. And Gallagher just getting back there for Leeds and kicking dead. Certainly Wakefield got Leeds rattled here this afternoon. We're into the last 10 minutes now, and Wakefield good value for that 13-0 lead. Bagnall straight into Steve Malloy. So for the second week running at Headingley, it looks like Leeds could be nilled. It certainly never looked like scoring a try, about from a few brief seconds just before half time when Leeds had a lot of pressure, and probably the whistle of Mr. Connolly stopped a try. Billy Conway finds a huge gap from acting half back, running up the middle of the field. And here come Wakefield again now. Ball round. Steps out of Maskell's tackle and wrapping him up. We're up to the last tackle now. Bagnall, short kick there. Schofield, find Malloy. This is better play from Leeds now. Stevens, long ball out to Bentley. And Mason wrapping him up there. Leeds striving to get away from their own half of the field. And he scores down the short side. Stevens again. Anderson. Schofield. Inside ball there, reverse pass to Dixon. Dixon couldn't get the ball away there. Hanley Schofield in support, but there was really no way. Well, David Dillon will not stop trying to play football, that's for sure. Finds Innes now. Bentley goes inside, but Innes has to take the tackle. No way through there for Leeds. To the last tackle now. Schofield. James. Gallagher, and he'll kick this time, will John Gallagher? Nobody chasing him, that ball's gone dead anyway. So it'll be a tap on the 22. So the commitment from Paul Round there, just dragging men, even at this late stage of the game. 10 metres with him on his back. Argel Bell. Again, big gaps there at acting half for Billy Conway. Conway on his sort of 3 stone 6 soaking wet through, still managing to get through the Leeds pack. Richard Slater. Oh, lovely ball there to Mark Conway. Conway's got Andy Mason, that's going to be a try, is it? Oh, what a great tackle from John Gallagher. Certainly earned his corner this afternoon, John Gallagher. And a try to Michael Jackson. Minutes, Jackson scores a try. That's the shortest he's ever run for a try, Michael Jackson. Scores spectacular long tries down the field, but today it was just a simple collect the ball and go over. Tremendous try there for Wakefield. A great run from Andy Mason, setting up position. Supporters in the main stand just walking out now as Mark Conway attempts the conversion. That's missed. So 17 points then. I'll leave the sound from the South stand to tell its own story. The lot must be having absolute nightmares on the bench. And Schofield's kick-off is taken by Bagnall. Slater. Gary Spencer, he's had a good game this afternoon. 5 minutes or so left in this game. Billy Conway. Conway. It's knocked on by Michael Jackson. So that'll be scrum to Leeds. 16-14 the scrums. It's 30 scrums in a game. That's unusual these days, but it's been very greasy and both sides put a lot of ball down. Anderson driving forward. Schofield finds it in, steps Lazenby, but Wakefield cover there in numbers. They are certainly going to let this lead slip this afternoon. They'd love to nil Leeds at Headingley. The victory will be enough, but I'm sure they'd love to nil Leeds. Gallagher. Neil James stepping through there, Neil James, and still managing to offload the ball. He's had a great game for Leeds this afternoon as Neil James. Maskill, Stevens, and brought down there by Glancy. The sixth tackle coming up, Schofield finds it in. And Leeds will turn over in the Wakefield 22. Coming up to the last couple of minutes now, Wakefield 17 points to nil in the lead. Bagnall finds Slater. Up to the last tackle, and so Leeds have kept Wakefield basically down here. Conway finds Mark Conway, forward pass, says the referee, and that's desperately unlucky for Wakefield. On the 6th tackle, Leeds waiting for the kick. So Hanley finds Stevens now, Schofield. Short ball for Steve Malloy, and Steve Malloy striding out now. He's got Schofield in support. Still going Steve Malloy as he's Schofield Innis, dodging. Now come by Mark Conway looking for the interception. One against the head to Wakefield Trinity. Good tackle from Hanley on Richard Slater. Bagnall finds Conway. Jackson, oh, that's a good one from Jackson. Steve Malloy picks up for Leeds, and he's grateful there just to settle it down. Bentley. Gallagher showing the ball. Losing his hand off to good effect. That's a great run from John Gallagher. Tremendous run. He pushed in a touch there. To Wakefield, 17th scrum of the game. There's going to be wrapped up by Craig Innis. Nigel Bell. Good tackle from Schofield and Innis. Even at this late stage, Leeds tackling. Lazenby, they'll just play out time with Wakefield. Slater running all across the field, straightening up now. Finds Andy Mason. And Bentley has Andy Mason. Certainly had the measure on Andy Mason this afternoon, John Bentley. For the last tackle, Spencer showing the ball. Just throwing that back anywhere now. More tackles, and they kick that ball. Bagnall, round, finds Bagnall. Andy Mason slipping there when oh, it's got to be a forward pass. In fact, that should really be offside. $10,000 people here this afternoon. And Bentley wins the Leeds Man of the Match award. Bentley taking a tap. Mercifully, there goes a home to Leeds, 0 again for the second consecutive match at Headingley. 17 points to 0. It's been all Wakefield Trinity. It's a disastrous day as far as Leeds are concerned. Sufficient to say that the score is Leeds 0, Wakefield Trinity 17.